I'm Adam Rodgers. I'm the Country Director for Easee for the UK and Ireland. I think so. I think this could be a real live test bed for us because the electricians are so far away. The charger is so far away. It allows us to stress test a lot of our systems, be that the data connection into the charger, to see if we can fix something so remote. We're very confident we can. We've proved it in the past, but it will be a real live test bed for us to just really test them and make sure the next generation of chargers that we might produce take some of that learning into it as well. The importance of robustness and reliability in EV charging is probably number one. It's where we started with designing the charger. If you can't charge your car, then it doesn't matter about all the fancy stuff. It doesn't matter how far you need to drive. It doesn't matter where the next public charge point is. If you can't charge it, if you're not reliable hardware, then there's no point in doing it. I think I'd like to see from this trial even more belief that the EV transition can happen no matter where you are. We've gone through the early adopter phase in many nations, especially in Western Europe and sort of North America. And I think now we're starting to move into the next group of people, which are either cost conscious or they're kind of remote and location wise, they might not think they can have an EV charger. Yeah, so it's really exciting to see the first pictures of the install starting to come through. Seeing people who have never installed a charger install their very first one, hopefully the first of many. And it's just really exciting to see that as kind of the trigger point of EV adoption in somewhere as remote as St. Helena.